All right, it's the next school day from the last video. I'm still in some room where I just found people. And just like yesterday, it says find all 6 trig functions, and now it says day 2. So what's going to happen on day 2 is the following. Just like yesterday, I'm going to say I'm going to have a point, and this point is going to be -3, comma, -2. And I'm going to tell you to put that on the graph. Draw the angle in standard position, just like yesterday. So, back 3, down 2, there is the point. Now I'm asking you to draw the angle in standard position right to there. Like we always do. Up or down to the x-axis, up or down to 0, 0, and connect the triangle. In this little spot here, let me get you closer since I do small. Here is our little Greek letter theta. All right, this graph goes back 3, so this is -3. Again, just like yesterday, I'm not saying it's a negative length of 3. That 3 is reminding me I'm going backwards 3. -2. And now my Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. 9 plus 4 equals c squared. We will not simplify. We will keep, we will not approximate. We will keep it the square root of 13. All right. That looks just like yesterday. By the way, the hypotenuse, just like yesterday, is always positive. Okay, here we go. The sign is opposite, wait, here we go. Opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. Opposite, adjacent, hypotenuse. All right, so our sign is opposite of our hypotenuse. Something is going to happen in a minute to that. Our cosine, I'll put the theta name, is adjacent over hypotenuse, -3 over the square root of 13. Our tangent of opposite over adjacent is -2 over -3, which can just be positive 2/3. All right, our cotangent, simply take the reciprocal, it's 3/2. Our secant, take the reciprocal, square root of 13 over -3. It doesn't matter where the negative is, top, bottom, or up front. And the cosecant, flip it over, is root 13 over 2. All right. Ready, 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 ready. Now for the new learning today. This is why today is different. This is why today is different. I'm going to erase all this so I've got a little room here. You may remember, unacceptable to have a square root in the denominator. It is unacceptable to have a square root in the denominator. What we must do is take this times the square root of 13 over the square root of 13, and we get -2 square root of 13 over 13. Take it times square root of 13 over 13 because that equals 1. On top, they just kindly sit by each other. Square root of 13 times square root of 13 is square root of 169, which is regular 13. Square root of the same thing times square root equals the same thing. That is your correct answer for the sine. Your cosine is going to be the same way. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable to have that. You get part credit, you get partial credit, but not fully acceptable. Take it times square root of 13 over square root of 13 because that equals a value of 1. Square root of 13 times square root of 13 is regular 13. This lesson, much like yesterday's, except that little squarey thing.